What's going on, everyone? So, last stretch, it's not our last back to back of the season. We still got more, but this 6 game stretch, this grueling stretch that we have talked about, we're here. We're at the final stretch of this. Got 2 games against the Denver Nuggets and the Milwaukee Bucks. Tyler, we just played the Denver Nuggets and the Milwaukee Bucks. That's right. Only this time, instead of Milwaukee and Denver, we get to play Denver then Milwaukee. I know. Yeah, deceived. But in all seriousness, gotta beat Denver, in my opinion. Um, Obviously, Denver's going to take this as game 7 of the NBA Finals because they decided to sit Jokic and Jamal Murray against the Golden State Warriors and still smack the Warriors, which is crazy. But nonetheless, right? They were preparing for the Lakers, right? Because they want to beat the Lakers every opportunity that they have. Now, Lakers almost beat Denver with Austin Reeves and Jared Vanderbilt and a bunch of G League guys and 7, 8, 9, 10 guys off the bench, right? Like, Lakers don't seem to be afraid of Denver anymore, which is great. Oh, also, by the way, Luka didn't play that game. Oh, also, by the way, LeBron didn't play that game. Oh, also, by the way, Jackson Hayes was in that game. Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura. Like, literally, it was like Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, and Austin Reeves versus the Denver Nuggets, right? And then a bunch of, like I said, G League guys role play. I mean, Bronny was playing significant minutes because they didn't have anybody. Like, it wasn't like JJ was like, man, you know what's great would be great. Like, no, it's just like I don't have anybody else. I got to go to somebody, right? So you now are going to see not everybody. I mean, it'd be nice if Rui comes back, at least at the time of recording this video. We don't have word if Rui's back. He is expected to be back this week. But like I've said, I don't want the Lakers to rush guys back. Great, we got back Dorian Finney-Smith. Great, we got back Jackson Hayes. Obviously, I'd love LeBron James and Rui Hachimura to return, but be patient, right? There's still a lot more basketball to be played, and you need them healthy come playoff time. You need all hands on deck come playoff time. I'd rather him miss another 5 games than, Rui miss the next 5 games and healthy for the rest of the regular season and playoffs, then they try to rush him back for these last 5 games. He ends up getting hurt even further, and then he misses the rest of the regular season and the playoffs. Don't want that. Take your time. But if we could get Rui back, that would be huge. Even if he's not great offensively, because, he missed what is 9 games or whatever it's been, right? Like, even if he's not great offensively because his legs aren't quite under him, just his size and physicality and his ability to hold his own against Jokic would be huge for the Lakers, because now you can run the defense schemes against Jokic that you saw the previous time in which we beat him. So the last 2 times we played Denver, we beat them very handily and in a very dominant fashion. And then the second time, we missed our entire roster except for Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect, and Jared Vanderbilt. And the Lakers nearly won that. They should have won that game. Jamal Murray doesn't hit that game winner, right? It's a very different game, right? So it is one of those things where I am very confident. Not just that, but Luka loves to play Denver, right? Talked about it in the game that Lakers beat Denver, right? And Luka was kind of having his struggles. And what were my 2 predictions? I said the Lakers would beat Denver, and it would be Luka's breakout game for the Lakers. Both of those things happened. Why? Laker Damas strikes again? Did I get my crystal ball? And I was like, ooh, no. It was because, again, Luka loves to play Denver because it's his buddy Jokic, and he wants to be able to talk that talk after, right? And it's also that if Luka plays great, that's going to build some confidence, and the Lakers are going to beat Denver, right? Also, the guys that were really impacted by Denver and were kind of going through that stint, none of them are really on the team, right? Like, I mean, even D'Angelo Russell, right, is not on the team. The only guys that were there, obviously, are LeBron, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, but like Dorian Finney-Smith wasn't there. Rui Hachimura as well, but Dorian Finney-Smith wasn't there. Jordan Goodwin wasn't there. Luka Doncic wasn't there, right? Like, these guys weren't there. I mean, even Jared Vanderbilt wasn't there last year. Gabe Vincent wasn't even there last year, right? Like, so, like, 5 to or Dalton Connect, right? I mean, the list goes on and on. Like 7 of the guys that are in your rotation weren't there when Denver was running through us and winning 13 straight or whatever it was, right? Like they're not, they're just like, hey, dude, I was smacking Denver with this team over here. Like, what are you talking about? Dude, Dorian Finney-Smith and Luka are like, dude, we were smacking Denver every time we played them. We're good. I'm not worried about Denver, right? Like, so again, like, it's just, you have this different mentality. Also, JJ Redick, he's better, kind of tactician, right? He's better at just kind of coming up and drawing up these defensive schemes. Also, again, him and the coaching staff, they weren't there. Right? They weren't getting out coached by Mike Malone. They weren't not knowing how to figure out how to slow down Jokic and Denver and stuff. They're looking at it as like, dude, that was the old regime. Like, we're here. Don't worry. I got something for you. Give me that whiteboard, right? Like, let's write this up right quick, right? Like, so the mindset and the confidence, everything has just shifted and changed, right? Now, you've played a lot of games. And you got back-to-backs, right? Which is the problem. I said if the Lakers could go 3-3 during this 6-game stretch, that would be massive. If they can beat Denver, that would be great, because now they're 3-2 during this stretch. And then all you need to do is just handle the Bucks, who they're very beatable. And I don't have any faith in the Bucks, right? Personally, they have like a losing record against teams over 500 or something like that. Like, it's just, they're just not great, right? So, to me, if you can beat Denver, then now you put yourself in a position to where you might actually come out of this like 6-game stretch ahead, which would be huge, right? Because to me, 3-3 was that would have been ideal, right? Because especially when you don't have LeBron, right? Like, you don't have Rui, you didn't have half your guys. You knew Luka was probably going to sit a game or two, right? Like, so taking all those factors, which regardless, look, even if the Lakers were fully healthy, Lakers are still going to have their struggles in this matchup. And on top of that, they were still going to probably not have guys for some of those games, right? Because again, Lakers are prioritizing health over anything, which should be your priority, right? So this was going to be a tough stretch regardless. So if the Lakers could come out and be 3-3, that would be huge. If they can come out of this 4-2, that'd be chef kiss, right? That'd be just beautiful, right? Because what I've talked about, just weather the storm. You don't have to be anything, like, just stay in range until LeBron and Rui get back. Keep guys healthy, and then go make that last, push. Throw that last haymaker right before you get into the playoffs. Build that momentum, ride that into the playoffs, and let's go. That's the hope. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How you feel with your thoughts? Are you excited for this game? Are you looking forward to the Lakers and the Nuggets facing off once again? How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are, I love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.